All right, so we are doing this interlude between imperialism and World War I about nationalism. So today is like a concept building day because I want you to understand the concept of nations and nationalism before we move on. Okay, so it's this 2-day unit on nationalism. Got it? So at the top, hang on. At the top of this page, you have a list of your favorites. And we're going to come back to that in a minute. These are not, I'm not holding you to like, you said your favorite candy was Reese's Pieces, and now you're eating. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? It's for the purpose of today's activity. Okay? All right. So on the bottom of that page, there's a couple definitions. So nation, this is often misunderstood. In history class, social studies class, when we're talking about a nation, who knows what we're talking about? Nayland, what are we talking about? Oh, Logan raised his hand.
Candy bar. You just ruined the whole video.
No. Logan.
A nation?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be like, it's kind of like a country, but it doesn't always have to be formed to be such as a country, like the Indian nation?
Okay, good. It's like a country, but not a country.
Yeah.
Who wants to build on what Logan said? Jared.
It is a whole.
It is a whole.
Like together. Yeah.
Together. Oh, just like the sophomore class. Rebecca.
It's a group of people who are under one country or territory with similar descents and traditions.
All right. Similar descents and tradition in one country. Okay, good. So here's where we're going to get some distinctions. Hey, Nayland. We stick two together. Thank you. So our definition of nation is right here. You just fill in the two words.
I was close. I said down.
A large number of people united by a common descent, history, culture, language, inhabiting a particular country or territory. So they have a common identity. Just two words, right? So they're united in their identity. It's not necessarily a country. In our Pledge of Allegiance, we say one nation under God. So we tend to think of nation meaning country, but nation is a people. It may or may not have a territory, right?
For sure.
Right.
For sure, like the sophomore class. Okay, so nation building then, what would nation building be?
Creating a people.
Creating a people, creating an identity, yes. Using the power of a state. So this is when the nation has a territory or becomes a country and they come up with things like the flag and all the people in here, you know, that is our flag, the United States flag. So that was built. Okay, nation building. Nationalism, same root word, nation.
We didn't do nation.
What? Yeah, nation building.
Oh.
Constructing or structuring a national identity using the power of a state. All right. Oh, Taryn's catching on.
Identity. You're so smart, Identity.
Oh, Taryn. So nationalism, Taryn, what's nationalism then?
United
Identity. Something. Let me read it. A desire for a political independence for a particular country based on national identity and/or feelings.
Good. So nationalism is this feeling that because we are all one people, we need our own country. And sometimes it's because we're all one people, we have one country, and we are superior to everyone else. Okay, so it kind of has those two meanings. They're similar, but make sure you get the both of them. Okay? A desire for political independence based on this national identity and/or feeling of superiority over all the other nations. Okay? And then, oh, I forgot. There we go. So a nation state is when a nation gets its own country. Like Germany, Japan, China. All these people have one common identity. Does this surprise anyone? Is this a difficult concept?
No.
Now that I spell it out, it's fairly straightforward, right? So here's the key. Nationalism can unite people. The German Confederation, 39 different nationalities agree that they're all German and become Germany. in 1871. So it united 39 different nations of people in 1871. Okay? Nationalism can also divide people. Austria-Hungary in 1914, all these different nations within Austria-Hungary decide that they want to be their own countries and have their own nation states.
It looks like someone just kind of spilled blood on the map.
Yeah, it does.
Pennsylvania.
Okay?
Isn't that
I think that's what happened to Dracula in reality.
Is that the map from Dracula? No, but Dracula's from Transylvania.
I didn't know Transylvania was an actual place.
Yeah, it's an actual place.
I didn't know that either, dude.
All right. So today what we're going to do, you are going to participate in a little bit of nation building so we can see how these things unite and divide. Okay? So at your table, you guys are going to construct an identity and build a nation. So that's why you have all those favorites, because maybe everyone at your table likes Reese's Peanut Butter Cups or Oreos, or Ms. Hutchins is their favorite teacher, right?
That's right.
So here's the rules to your nation. So each table is going to be a nation. You have to agree. You have to agree to be identified in the same way. And don't be deep. Don't think too deeply about this. Just something that you all like is probably the easiest. Okay? Choose a name for your country, your nation, that is somehow connects to your identity. Make a flag on an 8.5 sheet of paper that somehow represents your identity. And then describe your nation. Right here, everyone's just going to write like a sentence or two description of their nation, what makes you you. Okay? You're going to have 8 minutes. No, that's too long. 7 minutes to do this. Flag, a name, and an identity at your table. Nayland, are there questions? No?
Wait, does this look cool?
Yes. Okay. I just want to remind everyone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's going to be 5 people talking at once. So you're going to have, you don't have to whisper because everyone at your table has to hear you. But we got to keep the volume at a level that we can all still think. Okay, because there's going to be at least 5 people talking at the same time. So I may remind you of this. Okay, Taryn.
It might be a problem since half the other group's closer to me than my actual group.
Are you?
So
Well,
my other group might be able to.
Taryn, I want you to think about where you are in relationship to the people in the classroom and in your group, so that everyone can have a positive learning environment. And yes, middle group, if you want to move over so you're a little farther from the loud group, go ahead.
I changed my mind. Too much work.
Okay, so the timer's going up on the board. Start discussing your identity.
Wait, what do we all have in common? What do we have for
I have no chocolate.
How do we put not nerd?
Simple Mac.
Nice. So what about teacher? What y'all got for teacher?
Say economics.
You put you, I put not you. Are you kidding me? Get the hell out. I love this class. Me and you have the opposite of everything. We agree.
I have no idea what that is. A baritone saxophone.
You don't know what a euphonium is.
I probably do, but I'm not.
You do. So what?
Plastic big.
Yes. It's not plastic. It's not.
Well, we have a plastic.
I'm
glad these are like.
So we do all have a different instrument we can use that, because we all have different hobbies, different candies, and ice creams. So, and none of us, okay, besides you.
You're united by.
I don't not like ice cream. I just haven't eaten it in a couple of years.
I kind of hear like
I don't know. I'll eat it.
It kind of numbs your tongue and then you can't taste it.
I don't let it sit in my mouth.
Yeah, how does 2 people come up with that? What's your favorite? You got ditched?
my dad just right there.
Hey, we can have a fight and just say ha.
Do you guys enjoy the different tables you prefer? Or you can
Rainbows, because we're all different people and totally opposite, and we all start laughing. I'm thinking of
Right down. So now we're all of our favorite teams play football. Hall
Do you guys have an identity?
Hall instrument. Football. Yep.
You're the football nation.
No, okay. I want to be. I like the Hall. Me too. I'm part of the. Let's write that down. Baller nation. I'm either
So how did you come up with
2 8. We all want to have a fourth instrument. Too long, too smart.
So your favorite sports team is
Oh, yeah. I was talking about play football.
Okay.
We're the baller nation. I wrote that down. Yeah, oh, that's so cool.
Alright, so what's your guys' identity?
Eat some chocolate.
Nice. So that was the only thing that you could come up with, the chocolate. But you didn't have the same chocolate candy bar, it was all different. Okay, but chocolate is bigger than your sister, right? And your flag is going to say, eat some chocolate? Awesome. And then what's the name of your country, your nation? So you guys want to, while he's making the flag, describe your nation. It's complete sentence. Would you like markers for this?
Why not? Okay, guys, you have to choose on color.
You guys
Citizen enjoy. Yeah. What? I need him to secede out of here. He doesn't know how to spell bomb.
What is your identity?
Make the flag.
Yellow. Color I can really see very well.
No, but you can't make blue together.
Yeah, you can.
Make yellow.
Oh. Basically, we have to be united, but you have to choose from a certain color.
What makes this look good?
Besides that, you can make green. All sorts of like dark greens, light
Green.
What?
We're mixing together a rainbow because we're all
Wait,
different
how are you
colors.
yellow colorblind?
Like,
No, yellow
but
blue
we all
together.
have green. Not together. We have like an underline. What is your?
So you guys are, your identity is being based on color.
Oh no.
And we want him to do the color, but it has to be a certain color. But he can't see the color.
Wait, did we all string into
No. I want to remind you guys you need to have a flag and a hat. There. Why don't we just
Why?
Okay, so we all like flapping like.
Alright, so what is your guys' identity?
It has to be as big as that big.
It's on instinct. We all have a collection of instruments that we all enjoy. Mainly African, so we have more very native country.
Well, the Cowboys kind of suck, so.
Robert, are you in this? Yeah, he is. What? He had a guitar.
I like guitar, saxophone, violin.
What's the name of your nation?
Instrument.
Alright, so you guys have like 30 seconds. I'm gonna give people another minute. I know. I think we need another couple minutes.
I like Gary's guys a bit more now. I don't even watch it. Let's just
How do you get rid of sign of your tone identity? That's what we all have in common.
Guys, I just added 3 minutes, so.
Hey, is our name going to be
Okay, name our nation. Well, something that looks like
Alan Nation.
Alan Nation. Yeah, what she said. Let's call it a bomb.
Come on.
I should call it Alan Nation. And Miss Allen would be so touched.
I'm putting Alan Nation, Spencer.
How about English Nation?
English Nation? We're the English. Do you see what you paired me with?
Spencer, you have to have a flag done in 2 minutes. Choose something.
English Nation.
English
Nation or Alan
Someone's
Nation.
gonna agree with you in anything you ever do in life.
Guys, stop making your flag.
I don't know if Bobby is, but he made it this big.
Oh, so Bobby was.
Oh my God! English Nation.
I support Bobby.
Just like right, draw it how you had it before, but then like instead of drawing a football, just say
The chocolate baller.
brown.
I wanted to clear
He's blind. Why can't we just do the marriage but only 5 times?
Dude, I like that. Perfect. Oh my God. Something from there's like the
We're all in for dates.
I'm down.
Stealing flag or...
I feel like your cousin. Listen.
Ew.
Oh wait, I have to say it? Oh.
Talk about
Flag.
Because we're a 5-star country. Can I write this through your desk?
We got 40 seconds.
How many stripes? How many stripes? Are you making it so much?
3.
Wait, why 3?
Because there's 3 of us. There's 5 of us.
Wait,
Wait, no, it's my
I have an idea. Okay,
Alright.
who likes chocolate and who likes sour candy? No, it's a good idea.
I like chocolate.
What if there's 4 that like chocolate, 1 like sour? There's gonna be 1 like weird.
Yeah, so there's 2 stripes.
Are you guys still forming your identity?
We sort of
Sounds like yeah.
we changed our identity.
Okay.
Yeah,
For the
identity.
purpose of
Like
this, guys, for the purpose of this, would you choose something basic enough to be able to explain to everyone in 30 seconds?
Yes.
30 seconds.
Oh, we could just have 1 star, 1 5-pointed star.
That would just be a normal star then.
Stripes on the flag based on the Constitution.
No, it's based on the...
Why don't you, right here, everyone define their nation and see if they're all the same.
Describe yours.
What's your favorite color? How about red? Do you like red? Red and blue? Those are our favorite colors.
Oh.
See, you can see both of them now. They're not mixing with green or yellow.
Cool idea. Do you want yellow?
Unless you want,
Why did you choose yellow?
That's a horrible kind of black.
In our black and whiteness,
Not racist either.
How would you feel? Yeah, we're not. I'm part of the
Don't make 5. Just 5.
I want to go home. I want to taste the seeds.
I do want to see.
Where's home?
Eat some chocolate.
Why?
Alright guys, the buzzer rang. So you're finishing up your flag. Finishing up your flag. What? Yeah, this does not have to be. And then I want you guys to make sure you answer questions 4 and 1. Okay, so just take some time. If the person's finishing your flag, go ahead, you can finish. Everyone else, make sure you answer 4 and 1.
Don't worry about it.
Okay? We already did?
Just kidding.
Not yet. We're going to get there. Okay. So just finish 4 and 1.
our nation is
Quick,
like
finish
5.
it.
What are we supposed to put in this? In conclusion?
We don't have to do that yet.
Oh,
Five.
Conclusion. Five.
We're gonna talk about it. Okay. Just 5, 4, and 1.
Yeah, 5.
So letter 5.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know what
Put the color. Put the color.
There might be blue on the bottom.
Well, it's just an idea. You don't
Why are we
have to
taking
do it.
3 days?
okay. I like that. I think that's dumb.
So how did you decide? How did you get to?
Only thing we have in common.
Oh.
Well, after all your races were changed.
I put an asterisk.
All right.
Mature.
We are going to.
What are you doing?
Whoa.
Nothing anymore.
No. So we can just.
Me too.
How you made my life. I strong nation, so we just kick it out.
Okay,
Robert. All right. 10th grade.
And then what?
All right.
I'm mature and smart.
10th grade, we're going to do a presentation of nations. You guys ready? Yes.
We are so ready, Miss Hedges.
That's what it looks like. All right. Who would like to go first?
We would.
Wait, we're not
Nalen's group.
It's okay.
All right. Galen, bring your flag up here and tell us about it.
just nailed it.
Just nailed it.
Students. So the way we're going to do this, someone's going to explain your nationality, what makes you you, and explain your flag to us. Okay?
Oh, this was our rough draft.
All right, go ahead.
So this is our flag, and it's black and white because Mason is colorblind. So it's representing the minorities. Also, there are 5 stripes representing all 5 of us. And 2 of them are black because me and Shay are women, and women are like black people in that they're minorities.
There's more women in the U.S.
You guys are reaching. You really are.
This country.
So then there's 5 stars right here in the bland dull grayness because we're all so unique and beautiful that we stand out in the.
Yeah, this is pretty dumb.
So, if you could describe your national identity, what would it be? Because you're kind of going all over the place.
We are the 5.
All right.
Do you want to see how we spell our country?
Just tell us.
No, you
F F F F F I V V V V V. Oh shoot, I skipped a bunch of letters. F F F F F F.
So is it just 5
V V V V V V V E E E E E E.
Those are what?
Oh shoot, I did 7.
All right, thank you, Nayland. Everyone give her. All right, Spencer. You guys? Yes. This group?
Bobby.
Bobby.
Okay, Bobby, give your flag to Jacob.
It's not done, but let's pretend.
Yeah.
Wait. That's just I got you. I'm about to draw a football in the middle.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, 10th graders.
Really bright.
Hey, Nayland's group.
Well, that's.
Okay.
What's wrong with the generic 3 stripe, man?
Guys, listen.
Red, white, and blue. It's an American sport.
All right. Nick.
So the only thing that we could find that we all had in common was whenever you like asked for our favorite professional sports team, all of ours was a football team.
Yeet.
So ours,
I picked cricket.
Okay, right now you're listening.
so we Made 3 stripes apparently. In about 2 seconds. We drew a football.
Alright, so what is the name of your nation?
Yellow on the football.
What's the name of your nation?
Baller Nation.
Chocolate ballers, dude. Come on.
Chocolate ballers.
What are you doing?
Okay, why chocolate?
We like chocolate.
We all like chocolate too.
Alright, so you kind of came up with another one on the fly.
Yeah, no. We didn't. We
Don't
never
really
really
fly because they're
thought
ballers.
a lot about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Good. Okay, thank you.
I'm embarrassed to know you guys.
I want us to succeed. I want you to kill yourself, Bob.
We don't all get what we want. Get out of here.
We like it.
Something in each.
No, this is the best presenter ever. But bang, he just threw that. He uses all of his skills.
That's a highly accurate representation of our nation. And are you not patriotic? Do you not like our nation?
No, I don't.
Then get the fuck out.
I want to. Look.
Alright.
But bang.
Okay, we have a third group.
Okay.
Dude, somebody
Because
get
we're all
close to my back.
special little butterflies. Not many of us have much in common, except we all had like chocolate in our candy bars. That's about the only common ground we could find with each other. Yes, this is what we could. So then we decided to make our country ESG, right? Or eat some chocolate.
That's right.
You guys had a very unified country name and identity.
Yes, yes. We're chocolate brethren. So we chose the colors red for our blood that unites us, brown for the chocolate that we consume, and black for the color of how deep our friendship is.
You pulled that one out of your ass,
As you can see, we try to use an even amount of each, because everybody knows that with everything being even is much more healthier for you than just taking too much of one or the other. So yes, we're
egos along.
yeah. Okay. And of course, we wanted to make sure people knew our motto, so we put on our flag: eat some chocolate. Because you know, chocolate brings you together.
All right, Spencer, you ready?
Chris, look at my flag.
Chris.
That's it. Doesn't have to be deep.
Yeah.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our fourth nation.
So we are the Snickers Nation because we both like Snickers. That's really the only common ground we can come to. This is our flag. The 4 squares represent the 4 desks. 2 of them are colored because there's 2 of us. 2 of them are black because there are empty spaces needing to be filled. And this represents the floor. Very artistic.
Common ground we share.
And both of these stripes on either side represent the 2 rows of desks in the classroom. Whoa. Yeah.
Are you salty right now?
What's the purple?
About me bouncing out of your group?
No. No, we just had to represent something.
And why the colors? You had a reason for the colors.
Okay, oh yeah, it's yellow, green, and purple because today's Mardi Gras and those are Mardi Gras colors.
But bang!
Oh, dang,
Fabulous. And last but certainly not least, middle table.
Last but
No. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your attention up front.
Well, our country is our only common ground we could find was music. Each of us chose a different instrument that we all liked, which more of an orchestra type of view. So we chose piano as our flag symbol, being music, and the 4 stars represent each of us.
What? Music, dumbass.
And our flag is always black and white, because musicians only see in black and white.
I don't get that. I don't get that either, but alright.
Because she thinks it's black and white.
Yeah, she thinks it's black and white.
Always.
What?
Hey, Millie, Rebecca, your main
Like when they print it out on the
musician. They won't understand this.
One more, but that's not.
Yeah, there's one
There you
more.
go.
Draw the
I don't know how to draw a camouflage.
Two.
You know how long it's been?
It's like there's like
Go base
3, 4, and then there's
why
like
are we
all the
having
notes,
this
and then there's like
question
the base.
2, 2, 3, 4, 8.
Alright, there you go. Just go with it.
We are just going with it for now.
I like yours.
Well, I should know that was like
Thanks,
a combination.
Jared. Way to make a positive
It was a combination.
So Jared.
Alright, is that it?
Yep.
Alright.
I know the only reason you're mean is
So here's the deal, guys.
I love you.
So I'm going to present this question. So I'm going to give you just a minute. Most of you have already done this. There's 3 synthesis questions. We're going to discuss these as a class, so I would like you to just think about them by yourself first. So the first one is, how did your group decide on it? Which most everyone, I believe, answered that one. The second one, if all of us all together had to decide on an identity as a class, how would we go about that? Would we use the same criteria? Or what would that process look like? And then, what if instead of us going through a process to come up with an identity, Ms. Hutchins just walked in and said, we are the Oreo class. And how would you feel more united or less divided if I just told you what our identity was? Just a second, I want to have the discussion. Just jot down your answers to those questions first. You have 1 minute.
The weekend.
1 minute.
I wrote in that page master T town.
You guys got it down?
You gotta do a line.
Right now, I'm really excited that it's there about it being really fun and because I feel like I'm supposed to have that choice.
I feel like everybody likes Oreos, so I'm
Brother.
What's your favorite band/slasher musician?
Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross.
Using musician.
Oh, I would have guessed that.
He's pretty good. I didn't say you can.
Alright.
It's so much fun. Wait, Bob did that? Should I go talk to him? No. You'll make him more mad. Jacob, why is Bobby mad? I have no idea. He can get mad. I hope he did. I know, really. I like Bob. We learned something new every day. Yeah.
You want to go apologize?
Yeah, I will.
Alright, thanks, Jared.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, make sure he knows we're joking. Come apologize, Jacob. What do you say?
Alright, you guys can have 1 more minute because they're apologizing.
Whoa. They're apologizing in the hallway? Is that what we see nowadays?
Well, I see Bobby and Matt when I was little.
Destruction of public property.
How did that happen?
I'm gonna do something.
No comments?
I would know that. I just understand. There we go. I still make so much sense.
Either Jack.
Oh wait.
Jack, would you put that little thing away for me over here? Thank you.
I feel like if it was a stupid thing, I could find it.
Written by
Chase, do you have 69?
Yeah.
Hey, Spencer.
Reasonably certain.
Spencer, do you have 69?
No.
Jen.
I can't keep straight. Someone died.
What they say?
Every boy died would be cool. Every time Kevin's name came out, like regarding his death, you would laugh. Like if someone just said the name Kevin, like Kevin died.
Okay, here we go. I just want to have this discussion because it's going to highlight the key provisions. Whoa.
You can wait for me.
No, you're dumb.
Me first.
Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here, Rob.
Bye, Robert.
Did I just say that after everything I say now? Just kidding.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you, Robert. All right, we're just going to finish this discussion because it's going to highlight the key provisions of nationalism that you're going to see in the 20th century, or 19th and 20th century. So, how did you guys go about coming up with your national identities at your tables? That's the first question. For this question, if just a couple groups could share, we don't have to hear everyone, but how did you end up coming up with your identity? Just raise your hand. Shay.
Our identity came from the appreciation of Mason's Stone.
Oh, okay.
And it's pretty much the American flag, except different because we're all different.
All right. So, Terry.
And the quantity of people in our nation.
All right, so you guys really were very inclusive. Everyone has a part in your nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
We're all equal except me and Shay are different because I got to be straight.
Okay. All right, Jared, was your hand up? Yes, it was.
I said,
Guys.
we made our of the things we have in similarity.
Okay, you found something similar. Good. Logan.
We all like instruments, and music, so we all.
So you found something in common.
Yep.
Good.
Instrument.
So, the next question, if everybody in here had to agree on a certain identity, how would we do that? What would the process be to coming up with that? We're not going to do that because that exercise will take us much longer than we have time for because it's all about the range. But, Nick has an idea.
Voting and process of elimination.
Oh, vote. Can you explain that a little bit?
Like everyone inputs what they like, and then they decide on the same thing, and things that don't have enough votes gets eliminated.
Okay. Good idea. Other ideas? Rebecca.
Instead of going straight for very specific type of identities, going for a more broader, more inclusive.
Like kick Spencer and Jonathan out and say we're all sophomores.
Yeah.
Oh, so exclude a few people and then we've got.
We can just say we're all in the same
Correct.
class.
We all have
But assuming we had to pick them,
You're almost there.
Nick, assuming we had to pick everybody, so just a broader view would be how.
We're all human.
We're all human. We're all in Miss Hutchins' fifth period.
We all live in America. We all live in.
Okay,
I don't live in
good. Okay, last question.
Washington. We all live in Washington.
How would you feel, hey, if I, as your teacher, the authoritarian, came up with the class identity, would that strengthen or weaken the class identity? Wait, one person at a time. Chris.
feel like it would weaken us as a whole, because we do not all believe in what you think we would believe in, because we're all, again, our own individual little butterflies.
All right, thank you.
You're right.
Terrence.
It would be weakened if, I mean, Chris covered along. You don't really know us, like, you know us kind of, not like enough to be able to, like,
You don't hang out with us after school.
Yeah.
That's
where you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Nayland.
It's Bobby.
At the same time, it could unite us against you.
That's what I was gonna
Oh!
say.
Yeah, that's what I was
Wait. Let's hear this. Nayland, what do you mean?
Like, if you came in and were like, alright class, we're the gross
Nazis.
anti-cinnamon snickerdoodle nation.
Anti-cinnamon.
Guys, hear her out.
And you are going to like follow this rules, and you're going to only wear this color, and then we'd all be like, hey, but we don't all like that color, so let's rebel. And then we'd like kill.
And then we'd probably kill you.
Then you would all have a common identity. Yeah. Anti-misogynist.
Murder.
All right.
Murder.
First degree murder.
All right. So at the bottom, there's two fill in the blanks. Do you guys know what they are? I'm stuck.
Oh, yeah.
We can keep talking about this, but it's still going to read. No, I'm done. I don't want to hear about me being murdered. No, please hand these in. Put them on Spencer's table when they're all filled out. Wait, stop. I'm sorry. Okay, so, feelings of nationalism can unite us or